Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is well and happy as I am. So good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is good as I am. And so today we're going to start. Please, rule number one, please guys, switch off all video. Please just click there. You can just click there. It says stop video. So please, the only video that you must see is myself. Also in the chat, make sure that it's only about what we're doing here today, which is numeracy and the work that we're doing, and answer when I ask you to answer in the chat. But besides that, good morning, and I hope everyone is well. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. It is time that we start with numeracy. 11 o'clock on the dot. 11 o'clock now. I'm sure it's 11:01 because 60 seconds have passed. So let us start. My name is Chipono Solongwe, and I'm going to be going through the lesson with you. On top of that, I'd like to thank everyone who's been sending me emails and whatsoever about all the work they need. I've tried my best to respond to all, but if I've missed, please remind me. But besides that, let us start. Let us start with the lesson. So we're doing word problems. Yesterday we were doing word problems. We're doing word problems and sums today. So the last week from Tuesday, if I remember correctly, yes, Tuesday, we were doing multiplication sums. Yesterday we did word problems. Today, when we're finishing it off, the last day of our multiplication week, we are doing we're doing sums and word problems. So, as I said, last week we started with multiplication, and we did every day. We did multiplication problems of 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the total of 50. Then we came to this week. We did now word problems. Now we're doing both. Now we are doing both. So I hope everyone is ready as I am. Let us start. Let us go through the lesson. So first things first, now I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to get all the things you need for the lesson. 2 full minutes to start with the lesson. Let me put on my timer. My timer is on. Your 2 minutes have started. Please get whatever you need for the lesson. Your 2 minutes have started. Please get whatever you need for the lesson. Your 2 minutes have started. Please get whatever you need for the lesson. Whatever you need for the lesson, please go collect it now. Please go collect it now. Whatever you need for the lesson, please go collect it now. Right? It is 11 o'clock. Right now, it's numeracy time. So whatever you need for the lesson, please go collect it now. It's 11:04 now, actually. So whatever you need for the lesson, on my clock now, it says you have 1 minute remaining. So you have a minute now remaining. 1 full minute remaining. Get your stationaries, get your water, get whatever you need. Whatever you need for the lesson, please get it now. Stationery, water, pens, pencils, your book, because we're going to be writing a lot. We're going to be writing a lot. So whatever you need, please go fetch it now, as we speak, right now, as we speak. Please go fetch it now. Whatever you need for the lesson, please go fetch it now. You have 2 minutes to go get everything ready. Let me also take the time to get something as well. It's supposed to be here. Right. So your 2 minutes are almost up. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more seconds left. About 10 more seconds left. 10 more seconds left. I'll give you guys 10 more seconds to fetch whatever you need. So whatever you need, please also switch off your video. Any questions that you have, any questions that you might have, we will answer them towards the end. But any questions that you might have, we'll answer them towards the end. If the question is about when we're going to start division, we're starting division from tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to start division. If there's any question about that, but questions, we do them towards the end. So yeah, time up. I hope everyone has everything with them. Let us start. Right, so when we speak about multiplication, it is when you take one number and add it together a number of times. 5 multiplied by 4. So you're taking the one number, which is 5, and you're multiplying it 4 times, or timesing it 4 times. So it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 gives us 20. How? 5, 10, 15, 20. We spoke about those methods. Or 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 5 is 20. So that's what we've been speaking about throughout the time we've been doing multiplication. That we take this one, and when we take this one, this is the one that we're going to add many times. And this number is the one that tells us how many times we're going to add it. So if it's 5 multiplied by 4, we're going to write 4. We're going to write 5 4 times. So we're writing 5 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, which works with this, which gives us 20. That's why it's called times. 5 times 4 is 20. Now in word problems, what we look for is times or how many in total. It can be times or how many in total. So yeah, that's what we look for in especially word problems, where we say we're looking at times and how many in total. So let us try to do the sums together. We start with this one together, and then the other ones you guys try on your own, and then we do answers after that. So let's start with this one, starting with word problems. A tank has 5 octopuses, or we can just say octopi, it's called octopi as well. Has 5 octopi or octopuses inside. And an octopus has 8 legs. So one octopus has 8 legs. And in this tank, there are 5 of them. Right. How many legs are in the tank? Octopus legs are in the tank. How many octopus legs are in the tank in total? So if a tank has 5 octopuses inside, 5 of them, right? And each octopus has 8 legs, 8 legs. So each octopus has 8 legs, and inside the tank, there are 5 of them. How many octopus legs are in the tank in total? So how many are in the tank in total? That's the question. Octopus legs. What do? We go. Since one octopus has 8 legs, it's going to be 8 legs multiplied by 5 octopus. So it's going to be the 8 legs multiplied by 5 octopus, which gives you 40 octopus legs. Why? Because each octopus has 8 legs. So we're saying it's going to be 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 5 times. So it's 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 5 times, which gives you, which gives you 40 octopus legs, because it's 8 times 5. There are 5 octopus. Each octopus has 8 legs. So we now know it must be the 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 5 times, which gives us 40 octopus legs. Please write this down. I'm giving you 1 minute to write it down. 1 minute to write this one down. 1 minute to write it down. You see, the question asked, in a tank, right? Write it down. I'm just re-explaining to go a bit slower. In a tank, we have 5 octopus, right? One octopus has 8 legs. And the question is asking me about what? How many octopus legs do I have in total in the tank? How many octopus legs are in total? So my focus would be here with the octopus legs. This is what is important, the octopus legs. So I know that it's 8 octopus legs for each one. Each one has 8 legs, right? Then I must know how many octopuses are inside. How many octopuses are inside for me to count their legs? There are 5. So it's going to be 8 times 5 equals to 40. Because I'm saying 8 plus 8, it's 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, which is 40. 8 plus 8, 16. Plus 8, 24. Plus 8, 32. Plus 8, 40. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. That's when you count in 8s. Because 8 plus 8 plus 8 gives us what? 40 octopus legs. Right. Here's one for you guys to do. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to do it. I hope everyone is finished writing this one down. I hope everyone is finished writing this one down. I hope everyone is has written this down. I hope everyone has written this down. It's very important. I hope that you guys have written it down, and I will not move too fast. I want to go as slow as possible. So I take it that everyone has written this down. I take it that everyone has written this down right now. I think we're all done writing this down. Here's the question I want you guys to try on your own. Here's the question I want you guys to try on your own. And I'm going to give you guys 4 minutes to do it on your own. 4 minutes. Your 4 minutes have started now. 4 minutes to do it on your own. The question is, Tando has 8 rows of pineapple. Each row has 6 pineapples. How many pineapples does she have in total? Next question. If she had 2 more rows, how many pineapples would she have in total? First question. Tando has 8 rows of pineapple. Each row has 6 pineapples. How many pineapples does she have in total? Second question. If she had 2 more rows, how many pineapples would she have in total? 4 minutes were given to you. You have about 4 minutes, 30 seconds. No, sorry. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to do the question. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to do the question. Take your time. Don't worry. Take your time for 3 minutes, 30 seconds to do the question. Take your time. Take your time to do the question. Take your time. So take your time to do the question. Take your time to do the questions. Tando has 8 rows of pineapples. Each row has 6 pineapples. How many pineapples does she have in total? Next question. If she had 2 more rows, how many pineapples would she have in total? This is a pineapple, by the way. Right. Please, guys, right. Please, right. Please, write. Please don't put the question to me in the chat. Please don't do that at all. Please don't answer the question to me. Don't send the answer in the chat. Please do not. Please do not. Please do not. You've got about 2 minutes now remaining. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. Two minutes remaining. Two minutes remaining. 8 rows of pineapples. If each row, how many pineapples does she have? 2 minutes remaining. I'll give 1 more minute just as a, yeah, 1 more minute. I'll add 1 more minute later on. I'll add 1 more minute later on. I'll add 1 more minute. Right. Almost time up. Remember, we've got a lot to do. So you guys, please do write quickly. And 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Time is up. Let me just delay a bit. Right. So, question said that Tando had 8 rows of pineapples, right? 8 rows of pineapples. And since she had 8 rows of pineapple, each row had 6 pineapples. So the question is asking, how many pineapples does she have in total if there are 8 rows of pineapples and in each one of them she has 6? How many does she have in total? So you say 6 pineapples multiplied by 8. Why? In each row, we have 6 pineapples. So we're going to be 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 8 times. 6 plus 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 6. 8 times to find out how much does she have. So we said 6 multiplied by 8 is 48 pineapples. She has 48 pineapples. 6 multiplied by 8, she has how many? 48 pineapples. Why? We said 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus, so it's 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 6 is 18. Plus 6 is 24. Plus 6 is 30. Plus 6 altogether. Plus 6 is 36. Plus 6 is 42. Plus 6 is 48. That's how we got 48 as an answer. That's how we got 48 as an answer. We said each row has 6 pineapples. Each row has how many? 6 pineapples. And if there are 8 rows, how many pineapples do I have? I have 48 pineapples. Then the second question was, if now there were 2 more rows of pineapples are added, how many pineapples would you have in total? So we're going to say 8 rows plus 2 gives us 10. When you add 8 rows to 2 to 8 rows, you have 10 rows. So we're just going to say 6 multiplied by 10 is 60 rows. So that there are how many rows? There are 10 rows now, so it's just 6 multiplied by 10 is 60 pineapples. Then move on to the next one. 6 multiplied by 2. The next method says, what we do first is say 6 multiplied by 2 is 12 pineapples. So we know in two rows, we have 12 pineapples. And then we just say 48 plus 12 is 60 pineapples. Those are 2 ways we can do it. But the important thing to remember is here, when we said 6 times 8, there are 6 pineapples in each and every row. So I'm going to multiply 6 plus 6. And when I'm adding, it's 6 plus 6 plus 6, 8 times to give me 48. Questions, will do them towards the end. Please, now I'm giving you guys a minute to write down this. 2 minutes to write down these answers. We must be a bit quicker now. So we're going to the other questions, and then we have a question time. But I hope everyone is following through. All we're doing is that you're adding, making sure that you add whatever they're asking for in word problems. It's the one you're going to be adding the multiple times. That's what happens. You have 2 minutes to write down this answer if you got it wrong. If you got it wrong. Questions, will do them towards the end. Questions, will do them towards the end. Questions, we're going to do them towards the end. That's when we're going to do the questions, towards the end. One minute remaining to write down the answer. 1 minute remaining to write down the answer. 1 minute remaining to write down the answer. One minute remaining to write down the answer. One minute remaining to write down the answer. 1 minute remaining to write down the answer. 1 minute remaining to write down the answer. Right. Time up. Time up. Time up. Time is up. I hope everyone wrote down the answer for this one. So we're going to do one more of these and another one, and then we have question time. I hope everyone is done writing this down. I hope everyone is done writing this down. Time up. I don't want to be too fast. So I hope everyone is done writing down this answer, both of them. I hope everyone is done. I'm being a bit slow so that everyone can catch on. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Here's the question. The question says, a loaf of bread can be cut into 10 slices. How many slices of bread would you have if would we have with 5 loaves? So a loaf of bread can cut into 10 slices. How many slices of bread, this was supposed to be bread, would we have with 5 loaves? So if a loaf of bread can be cut into 10 slices, right? How many slices would we have if we were to cut, or if we had 5 loaves of bread, how many slices would we have? Right? Because remember, the 1 loaf can be cut into how many? 10 slices. So do this question. How many loaves of bread would we have? Do this question, you have about 2 minutes. If 1 loaf can be cut into 10 slices, and now we have 5 loaves, so how many slices of bread would we have if 1 loaf can be cut into 10 slices? 1 loaf can be cut into 10 slices. So how many slices would we have if we have 5 loaves? 5 loaves. Answer, write down, get the answer, and then we'll check the answer after these 2 minutes, because we've already started the 2 minutes. 1 loaf can be cut into 10 slices, and now we have 5 loaves of bread. So how many loaves of bread would we have? How many slices of bread would we have altogether? Slices we have. Slices. Want the slices. We're looking at the slices. About 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Plus minus 30 seconds. About 30 seconds. Questions, will do them at the end. Questions, will do them at the end. About 30 seconds left. Please, guys, let's work together. Let's be quick together. Yes, questions, will do them at the end. Or any answer question that you may have, we'll do it at the end. We'll do it at the end. That's when we do the questions. All right. So it is 10 slices multiplied by 5 loaves gives me 50 slices. So it's going to be the 10 slices, because 1 loaf has how many? 10 slices. So if 1 loaf has 10 slices and I have 5 loaves, it means it's going to be 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 slices of bread. If 1 loaf has 10 as 10 slices and I have 5 loaves, it means I have 50 slices of bread. 50 slices of bread. Because I have how many slices do I have? I have 10 slices in 1 loaf. Now the question is asking, I have 5 loaves. And since you have 5 loaves, how many slices do you have? It's 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is 50 slices of bread. 50 slices of bread. I'll take a question now because it seems it's very important. I'm only going to take one question now. Hayden, do you have a question?
Yeah. Sir,
Yes.
I didn't understand the braid one because it said bead.
No, I said it was a mistake. It was
Oh.
supposed to be braid. I said it was a mistake earlier on. I said it was a mistake. It was a mistake, Hayden. Yes, all right. Guys, let me go back. Here it was a mistake. Here it was a mistake. It was supposed to be bread. I think the computer made a mistake the time I typed it in. It was supposed to be bread here. Just how many slices of bread? It was a mistake. That's why I said 10 slices multiplied by 5 loaves, which is 50 slices. Right? It was just a small mistake. But now, you guys, I'm going to give you about a minute quickly to write this down so we can do other questions. Then we're going to have time for questions and answers because we're closing now multiplication. All right? Tomorrow we start division. We start division tomorrow. We're closing multiplication today. Tomorrow we're starting division. We are starting with division. So I've given you guys just about a minute now to write down this answer. Quickly, just write down the answer. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Write down the answer. Not a long answer to write down. Then we do 2 more sums. After we do 2 more sums, then we move on to the next. Then we move on to questions. And after we do questions, then we're fine. We'll do questions. And after we do questions, I tell you guys what to do for tomorrow. And then we are done for the day. So let us quickly write this down. I'm giving you guys 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right. So I want you guys to do this one now. 4 times 9. 4 times 9. I'm giving you guys 2 minutes to do the answer. 4 times 9. 4 times 9. 2 minutes to do it. 4 times 9. I want you guys to do it. 4 times 9. 2 minutes to do 4 times 9. 4 times 9. 2 minutes to do it. 4 times 9. 4 times 9. 2 minutes to do it. 4 times 9. You have 2 minutes to do it. 4 times 9. Then after that, we have one more, and then we have time for questions and answers. So 4 times 9. Quickly do 4 times 9. I'm happy to see that everyone is understanding multiplication. So you have 2 minutes to do 4 times 9. Four times 9, guys. 4 times 9. 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 Good, everyone is finishing. 4 times 9. You've got about 10 seconds left. 4 times 9. 4 times 9. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 4 times 9. You write, the question is asking how many, if you multiply 4, 9 times, what is the answer? So you're going to be adding 4, 9 times. It's 4 plus 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 4. You count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9. Then you add them together. You can count in fours. You can count in fours. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Are we together? Then you come to 9, 36. You can count in 9 in fours. 36. Oh, 4 plus 4 is what? 8. Plus 4 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. Plus 4 is 20. Plus 4 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Plus 4 is 32. Plus 4 is 36. That's how you get our answers. That's how we get our answers. The question is asking 4 times 9. So all I do, I take this one and I add it 9 times. It's addition. I add it 9 times to get 4 times 9 is equal to 36. So 4 times 9 is equal to 36. That's why it's 4 plus 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 4. I must have 9 fours. I'm adding them together. 9 fours that I'm adding them together. Right. What's the time? Let me get some questions. I feel it's time that we must get questions. Please write this down for 1 minute and then actually for just 10 seconds now, quickly. 10 seconds starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me get questions, guys. Please give me questions. Who has a question? I want questions because I feel that it's important that I get questions from you. So who has a question? Anybody who has a question, please speak now. Speak now, because I feel since we're closing multiplication and we're only going to do it again when we're going to do everything all together later on, but that's at a later stage. Okay. Africa, you have a question?
No.
You don't have a question? No.
Yes.
All right. Anyone else with a question? I need questions now. No questions. Yeah. Anyone with a question? Because now we're done with multiplication for the week. We're finished. No more coming back. We're going to come back to multiplication, but it will be questions. It will be now more questions only. So now it's time for you to understand. Veronica, you have a question? Veronica, you have a question?
Yeah.
What is your question? Your question? Can you type your question?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Can you type your question to me in the chat? quickly, because I can't hear you.
Okay, let me ask this next. In number 3, a loaf of bread can be cut into 10 slabs. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, one loaf of bread. We're assuming that a loaf of bread can be cut into 10 slices. Then, let me go back to it. Yes, so one loaf, we said one loaf can be cut into 10 slices. So what's the question? Veronica?
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Will I be wrong instead of saying 5 times 10? If I say 10 times 5.
Yeah, I wrote 10 times 5. But remember, since it's multiplication, you can also say 5 times 10. It's not wrong.
Okay, so because it's for grade, and because
it's
of
for
time,
it's grade 3. Because it's for grade
yes,
3, it's important that you have something in your mind that will guide you with the question. Remember that if we are going to start, if we're going to, sometimes if you are too advanced, it's going to become a problem later on. So because it's grade 3, you must always have a something that you come back to. You understand? That you say, okay, no, I remember it in this way because it makes a bit more sense this way. But you are allowed to do that because that means that now you understand that 10 times 5 and 5 times 10 are the same thing. It's a good thing, that thing. It's a very nice thing, that thing, because it shows you understand that even if I say that, if I say I have 5 loaves, each has 10 slices, I can say the 5 times 10 and go 5, 5, 5, 5, 10 times. But now because we want a place where we can come back to say, no, I can remember it best this way. Then we say, no, let's focus on the slices because the question is talking about slices, and when we multiply it by the 5 loaves, which is 50.
Okay, number 4.
Number 4, which was 4 times 9. Which was 4 times 9.
When you add it, you said 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 4,
Yes.
4 9. And then, which means when I add to the top one, it's also correct if I say 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9.
4 times. But
4
remember
times.
that if it's 9 plus 9 plus 9, the 9 must be, there must be 4 the 9s. The 9s must, yeah.
Yes, according to
I
me,
hope
the answers
my
are the same.
The answers?
Answers are the same. Whether
Yes,
you
the
take
answers are the same. Remember that the important thing here for grade 3 is that we are looking at when we said 4 times 9, we're looking at now this answer in relation to 4. We're looking at to 4. We're focusing on 4. But if you still have remember I said that as long as, because 4 times 9 and 9 times 4 are the same, have the same answer. But that's going further along. That's going further along. But now when we're looking at this question, we're looking at it specifically to 4. To say if I have 4 and I'm multiplying it by 9. You understand? Then I'm adding my 4 9 times.
Okay.
Yes. That's how we're looking at it now for grade 3. But thank you very much, Veronica, for the question. If
a child can do it that way, will she be wrong or she be correct?
If she does it that way, it means that she has now understood the next level, which is to say that it still works the other way around, which is incredible.
Thank you so much.
Which is incredible.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very
so
much. No problem.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? I think that it's time up. Guys, thank you for the questions. Thank you also, Veronica, for the questions today. That's really nice also, guys, that you guys are going further on. Thank you very much for the questions, and thank you guys for attending. If you need anything else from me, we're going to do division, but if you need anything else from me, here's my email address, and you'll also get it in later on in the literacy lesson. But thank you guys for the lesson. Thank you so much for understanding. Thank you for for participating. And it is bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.